All right, we 7 seconds in. 8, 9, 10.
It starts at 15.
What's that again? Nah, so we in there. We in there. So we just gonna go like, yo, yo, yo. What up, though?
What up, though?
We back today, man. We back. It's another day. This the We Winning YouTube channel once again, man. I'm your host, Trap Carson, man. I got my brother Reek with me today.
Yes, yes.
And I mean, tell me, my brother, tell me, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent.
That's what up.
Excellent, divine, superb, all the.
That's
the
what
good
up.
words
That good
expressed.
energy. That's
Yeah.
good energy. What you been working on lately?
Man, working on new projects. You know what I'm saying? Got some new projects coming out. Some opera, some hip hop, some stuff for the children. Always trying to keep it across the board.
And what's your Instagram, man? Let everybody know about you.
My Instagram is Eclipse Vision, EQLIPSE VISION, Eclipse Vision. Yeah.
That's what up. That's what up.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
What up, man?
it is Eclipse the Operative.
Okay.
Eclipse the Operative. So EQLIPSE THEOPERATIVE.
Okay, bet.
Yes.
Bet.
Mm-hmm.
So so tell me something, man.
Well, you know, we was talking about earlier. I think the subject that kind of inspired this today was the you know, we were just talking about incarceration and how it kind of
Right.
it kind of freezes people in time, and so a lot of time, you know, people who are incarcerated, you know, when they went in, it's kind of like when their life kind of stopped, and so you know, especially like a lot of brothers who
The maturity of their intellect, of their minds have not grown.
right,
And they still seem like they may be a man in age and in the form of a man, but in the mind of a boy.
right, it's still whatever age they went in as,
Mm-hmm.
you know, unfortunately, and that has to do to you know external. It really makes sense as far as how much the external, you know, our surroundings, our communities, you know, the television, the music. Like when you're out and you're in it and you're constantly a part of it, it molds you a certain way. It you know creates the space for you to adapt to it. So you know, people who are away from that,
And then it's molding people. It molds them in a way where it's in. How can I say this? It molds them in, and it seems like it molds everybody more specifically in more of a character.
mm-hmm. Right,
Everybody has their own character, and then they're in full character. I feel like me personally when they go to the club and they put on the whole outfit, then they got the dim lights and they got the music going in the club and the sound going in the club, the vibrations, and it's all coming together.
mm-hmm.
It's like to me, it's like once you get before you go to the club and once you finally get there, it's like once you get there, it's like it's all finally coming together. That song that you've been hearing,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you waiting on that one to play in the club, because
Right,
after a while, it has to come to this scene. To me, I feel it has to come to the club because after you've been listening to rap music so long, you have to want to come to the club and experience this,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
especially for the new minds.
Right, right. Have to want to come to the club. I mean, yeah. I mean, but then it's unfortunate that a lot of these clubs just play the same stuff that's on the radio. So you, I mean, it's more so like programming. Like, how about give me a couple other songs off that album of the people that's being played on the radio that we never hear?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's why I don't listen to the radio.
Me neither.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't like commercial because really, me personally, I feel like all all repetitive, consistently heard or consistently viewed, I feel that it's possessive after a while.
It
It's
absolutely
it's
is.
and I don't feel that it's possessive knowingly. It's the subconscious mind that's possessing these this information and taking it and and is using it against themselves.
Absolutely, through repetition. That's one of the psychological, you know, ways. That's a guarantee. Repetition guarantees you an outcome. So somebody listen to a song 100 times, even if they're just riding down the street and they just get in their car and turn the radio on and they say that they're not listening to that song, their brain is still hearing it. And if their brain hears that song every single day for 30 days or however many days, then yeah, you love the song because you heard it enough times, whether you thought you was listening to it or not.
And to add on to that, here's another one. I done been on Instagram, YouTube. I watch it. I admit I don't watch a lot of it, but this situation here where I be out and about minding my business and I just start knowing the words to a song that I don't know who the artist is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't I don't listen to this song. Why do I know the words? That's because they keep playing it like through commercials and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I keep hearing it. And I don't even know these artists' name, but I know the lyrics and I know the song and I don't even know who the artist is and I don't even listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
So that repetitive is possessive.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have you holding on to something and you wouldn't even know that you was actually holding on to that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's why I try not to listen to too much. And I really, you all really don't know that the majority of the time I'm studying. I'm always studying to some type of information to try to better myself and to block out a lot of what I've been taught and a lot of what I done taught myself that was misinformed information, especially with the music. I just can't listen to music every day like that. It just weeks and months I just go without listening to music. I might listen to one or two songs, then it's just like no music.
Mm-hmm.
Weeks and months, just no music.
It'll change your life.
It'll change your life.
It'll change your life. I did it for 2 years. Like back when I was 25 years old, I stopped listening to rap music and started watching TV for 2 years straight. And
Oh, it'll change your life.
yeah, I became so much more
So much
as
more.
a human being.
And as a human being
Mhm.
intellectually, because I feel like the main thing besides us human beings, the main power source that controls all of us human beings is our brain. So our brain is the main thing that's controlling, and that is the main thing that is being informed, that is misinforming a lot of you. And I think a lot of times, like I like having discussions like these because I think it's a lot of discussion that maybe people ain't have talked about or thought about, or what may be deterring them from going to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been that repetition of something playing in their head or that music they've been playing every single day. Because people listen to music every day like it doesn't affect them, and I believe it does. I believe it affects me all the time because I done had some incidents where I was listening to music. No, I was listening to no music, and then when I turned on the music, driving in the car or traveling in the car, I was pressing the gas faster, listening to rap music.
Absolutely.
Turned on some jazz or turned the radio off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm driving even slower than the limit.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
it's serious of what goes into your ears and how it performs you. You are a performance of what you're listening to, what information you're perceiving. You start performing.
You're saying something about repetition
Mm-hmm.
and distraction. So one of the main repetitious distractions is the phone.
Oh man,
Because
Whew.
you know,
Man.
and people will sit there and scroll for hours unknowingly. Like, oh wait a minute, it's 3 o'clock. I've been sitting here doing this for like 2 hours, 3 hours. So it is just and the thing is that it's unfortunate in the sense that this is what you have to do what you have to do as far as business, as far as marketing, as far as promoting yourself. So it forces you to now, you know, do it more. Like, okay,
Instagram right there in my eye. I
right.
gotta touch
Well,
it.
yeah, I gotta check this because I just put out this video. Da da da. And so, it's just one of the things that it's life is still and has always been about self mastery. So,
Yes, you have to master you. You can have the power to control what you want to receive in your. Well, first of all, you have to understand that it is information that you're looking at, that you're feeling as entertainment, but the entertainment is actually information that is not helpful or useful for you in your personal. Me personally, I wouldn't feel that rap music is useful in your personal life. I wouldn't feel that at all, and I don't feel that is useful in your financial life. So, it is a must that you understand that information that is repetitively heard or consistently heard multiple times a day, over and over again, it is information after a while. It's pushing. If you had any good information in there, it is pushing it out. So therefore, what we were just talking about,
the repetition, the
yes,
phone,
yes, the
you know.
repetitions is very controlling. You have to watch it, but you have to know that it's controlling. Some people don't even believe that it does anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a firm believer that it does. I love music. I support it. I love hip hop. But at the end of the day, you you gotta believe that it's possessive, and you gotta find something else to study and repetitiously do over and over again. Find something to have a different habit or a hobby that can help you or your bank account to help you get further in life financially, mentally, to help you grow and be a better individual, the better you. Because everybody listening to this music, it's like you're trying to practice. It's like you're studying to be an artist. Whatever you're listening to every day, it's not like you're listening to a script where you're going in and you're about to do a play or a movie or something like that, where you listening to your lines over and over again because you need to practice. You all are listening to music just to have entertainment, and the information not helping you. And when I thought about the phones, when you was talking about the phones earlier,
Mm-hmm.
here's one thing about the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, people
As
are
I'm
picking it up
as I'm using it,
and they're
trying to do
scrolling
some business.
and they're
Mhm.
scrolling,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then here go me. What you studying?
Right. Absolutely. Nothing, man. Just
They're not studying anything.
looking at unfortunately
Or hear about this.
undressed women all day.
Right. Hey, or I don't feel that people should pick people's brains about information, about mainstream information or information they could have found on the internet, and you have a phone in your pocket. I don't think they should pick each other's brains like that. I think you should go ahead, look that up, and then present the information to me.
And really, what we should also stop doing is not looking it up on Google. Like anything that we want to know about. I think that we should go back to really trying to go to the library, or really just
Oh man, Rick.
But even
wait
no,
a
no,
minute,
no.
man.
What I'm saying is this.
You're gonna have that
No, see,
library
peep it.
off the chain.
Keep it because
Gonna be a line there. They're gonna.
this is what's happening, right? Just like
Do they even
the
have all the
fact-
information?
yes, but they are pushing people away from it and having people go to Google because Google can change the information and
Wow.
it's just a small tidbit and
they do.
and it's a couple articles people may go to
And they
or just ask
do.
Google, whereas
You are correct.
a book is going to give you um is going to give you
Different years of it.
like right
Different
like
histories of it.
old knowledge of it.
Yeah, not like if it was a word per se, it might be the old English version, this version, it might have changed over a history of time. And then you'll know that that's the true information of how it progressed and where it came from. Versus when it just was smacked in there on the Google, and then you just look up and it's just everywhere. There's no other information.
Right.
Everybody has the same. It never progressed for nothing else. It's just that one information. Where did it come from? It had to come from somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And it's like so the thing is, life is about us, our brain continuing to get better, us continue to use more of our brain. And
Yes.
so a quick, let me ask Google, Blase Splee is not you because the true like way that information flows is like you get
Mm.
an idea of something that you want to know about, and so like you really start to seek that information, and then the universe brings that information to you in different ways. You bump into a guy and he got a book on his shelf and it's about what you was thinking about, or you know what I'm saying, you know, you go to the library and you sit down and read that book, and then you know what I'm saying, you get that information. But like information is a it's a process. It's a universal process. Like it's a process of the universe. Not saying that we can't get anything from just a quick Google, but like to just quickly go there for every answer isn't it. Like there's other ways to seek knowledge where you can really get it, and like you know, like it's something that's really meaningful and things of the sort. Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, you know, books, encyclopedias, you know what I'm saying? That's why they change dictionaries, because you know, so they can change perceptions of words and things of the sort. And it's not good though, because you know, those old dictionaries show you all the words that words mean, you know. That's very important.
The butterfly effect.
Mhm. Mhm. All the way, all the things that
All
words
right,
mean.
but I will say this, Reed,
Yeah.
because you said the universe will bring the information to you, and you'll bump into somebody that'll give you some information. The problem is that this world is receiving a lot of information from television, the news, and television shows and sitcoms,
Mhm.
and they're being very misinformed and very disagreeable.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
everybody. To me, it seems like, how can I say this? It's like all of a sudden it'll go from a supportive, um, how can I say this? A supportive, what do you call them? A supportive crowd of people, a group of people that want to support and be positive about something. Then all of a sudden somebody says something about what they don't like, and then all of a sudden, I guess they want to get physical, want to
Mhm.
bash that individual, want to ban them. And more importantly, I'm talking about, like, I really don't care, like, about any groups. I'm look, this world is full of people that want to do what they want to do, be who they want to be. You know, the main thing is about how we're sharing that information and who's listening to that, because I feel that certain information shouldn't just be shared, you
Mhm.
know, about how people live in their lifestyles. I just don't feel like it should be shared. But what I'm saying is that it doesn't matter to me if somebody says white lives matter, because me personally, I understand what Black Lives Matters is about. But then again, I wouldn't be caught in the crowd with those people. I don't like how they react to other people. I don't like their reaction. I don't like how they want to get aggressive. I don't like how they stop traffic. I just I just disagree. You
Mhm.
know, I understand what it stands for, and I believe that Black Lives Matters. But then again, if somebody wants to say White Lives Matters, like, I'm not gonna even worry about it. It's like I'm just going to ignore it. Actually, I'm just like, if that's how they feel, eh, let them do them.
Right.
I
Right.
just mind my business nowadays.
Excuse me.
I just mind my business, and nowadays I get on YouTube and I make comments like these. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. And
Hit it.
if you're not a disagreeable person, and if we can disagree to agree, I feel that's what's up. Even if you don't agree with me, you can disagree, and I feel like that's a good disagreement.
Absolutely. Like that. Disagree to agree. Hello. If we did more of that instead of agree to disagree, then
Yeah, 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 yeah. A good disagreement is when a person is like, "Oh, okay, that's cool. All right, well, all right, that's cool. You feel like that, I feel like that. All right, that's what up, man. Yeah, what's up? I
Yeah.
always have my own opinions about a lot of things. It really doesn't bother me about what others actually think. I actually just walk away. And just go on ahead and live my life and just keep on continuing to be happy because I hold that power. If you didn't know, that's the power I possess, the power of happiness for myself.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Hmm. So what else? What else is on the agenda?
Well, I just know that I try to stay focused by keeping myself buried in information that's going to help me financially and my family.
Mm-hmm.
So right as of now, I'm getting ready to take my real estate exam. I'm already got my 40 hours of studying uh, for the real estate exam. So I'm about to take that test and hopefully I'll pass. Man, it's in 2 weeks. Uh, it's on the 15th of
Mm-hmm.
this month.
You will, yeah. Blessings to you, brother. You know, you're gonna do that thing because you putting the focus in and you're taking it serious. That's all it's about is taking it serious, putting the time in. It's again about time. More time that you put into studying and remembering and coding it so that it locks in for you.
Yes, I
And
had to create my own study formulas.
yeah,
Like I just couldn't study like how they was teaching me how to study. Just read this and answer those questions. No, I had to go over the information again and recopy everything and create my own study package.
yeah. That's what it's about.
Because after you trying to research information that's actually going to help you, you have to read it over and over again because reading is very powerful. And doing things repetitiously is very, very powerful. It's possessive. So when
Mm-hmm.
I read something, I'm trying to possess it, and have it locked in, just like the music that you all try to have locked in your brains. I try to have information locked in that's going to help me succeed in life, because just like with school, they want everybody to graduate, they want everybody to succeed, they want everybody to be great. But it seems like once they get out, it stops. See, I still want to succeed in life. I don't want it to stop. Succeedance and growing financially, mentally, health wise, because I'm still working out as well. I still got to get back to working out. Everybody should be on the workout regimen. Everybody should be on the fasting regimen.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should be watching what their intake of sugar is and what all their intake is. It's time to start wising up and thinking about yourself a little bit differently if you want to win out here.
Absolutely. Health. Health is wealth.
And it starts with knowledge. It starts
Mm-hmm.
with changing how you've been thinking. It starts with knowledge. We can't think that the way we've been living and the people that we've been living around has been giving us the right information that we needed.
Mm-hmm.
You can't believe that. And I know Reek was talking about the information being changed on Google,
Hold
and
on.
yes, it
No,
has.
I'm glad you came
But
back to
but I-
that.
but I know, but
No,
I
hold
but
on,
I,
hold on.
but you guys got to still go on there. You still
Yes. No, no,
have
no,
to
no,
do
no,
some
no. I'm so
research.
glad you said that because actually I was really sitting here waiting. I'm so glad you said that because I have no problem like going back to something and like maybe cleaning it up or like even stressing it more. Meaning this.
Uh-huh.
This I'm so and that's how minds work because really I probably sent you uh mentally like the ideas of what I was thinking about. So
Send
what
me
I was
them
going to
brain
say
them
was
brain waves.
absolutely. So what I was going to say was it's not about going on the internet and seeking information. What it is like when you go on the internet and seek information, seek like do about an hour to an hour and a half research on that one thing. Like just keep digging deeper and deeper on all the websites that you can find about that. So like
Yes,
so
most definitely.
so
To
let me
see if
say
there's a different source of information. If it
absolutely.
changes.
So maybe that way you can get the good, the bad, and the ugly because we want everything, all the information
Yeah,
about
because some
something
of
that
the
we're seeking.
information isn't right.
So right,
Yeah.
and so that's the thing. So sometimes we trying to find something, we click on that first one that's right there.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, be like, oh, okay, this is that. That is this is
You
that. But
might you
no.
might think it was .gov, but it wasn't.
Right. So just seek, like, seek. Continue to seek in everything. Like uncover as much as you can about it. You know what I'm saying? Because everything has levels to it. So let's just say that how you got the Google searches and it'd be like, 30, 40 pages down there that you can keep on searching for that thing. The truth of it might be on page, I'm gonna watch the number I say. It might be on page like 23 or something, as opposed to page 4, as far as what you're looking for, right? How it has, like, 6 or 7 different websites that you can go to, and then if you don't find it there, then you go to another page. The truth, or like, you know, whatever it is, might really be on that 23rd page, as opposed to the second page or the first page. So, and that's just with life. You know what I'm saying? Seek, uncover the depths of whatever it is that you're looking for,
I
not
believe
just the
that I
surface.
believe that everybody wants to be on the first page, and that's the page
That's quickest.
that's in the neighborhood. That's that's the family information. That's the information you've been having all your life from your family. Yeah, that's the quickest because you just
Mm-hmm.
thought about. You already know everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on one moment.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, what's up, E? Yep. All right, yeah. So I feel like because you said there's different levels of this and there's different pages that we have to be on in life, and I feel that after a while with life, everybody really seems to me like the information they've been receiving all their life and how they've been thinking all their life is the correct information. They're just correct already. Like even if people don't believe like the information, some people might even say they re-educated themselves, but then again, they feel like everyone else is the problem but don't seem to think that they have a problem at all with their self
Mm-hmm.
at all. See, I believe that I have problems with myself as an individual. I believe that I have things that are all flaws that I always have to work on, and I continuously try to work on myself for the better mentally, and try to fix those areas because it's different levels of life that I want to be on, and the page that I want to be on. And I'm not gonna lie, I paint a dream of a page of what page I want to be on. I want to be on a page where I'm on a nice uh, 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 300-400 foot yacht, probably with a pool and a helicopter pad on my laptop doing information or selling houses. That's what page I want to be on, and at that same time, I'm
That's
still
what
be
page you
working on my.
will be on.
Thank you,
No. Also, that's
thank
that's
you,
that's what page
thank you, Reek.
you are on.
Thank you,
No. So listen, you actually have to say that's what page you are on, simply because you're making a statement.
thank
So
you.
see, I was studying something, and the brother was
That's
talking
the
about,
page
like,
that
the
I am going to
words.
be on. That I am on.
Yes,
Yes,
he
that's
was
the
talking about
page
the
that I
words
am
that we
on.
say, and how
Yes.
the words that we use place our goal further away.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do this means that you just said, you just placed it down the road. You know, you just placed it down the road. So speak it now, live now. So yeah, because of the fact that you were making that statement means that you are on that, not like I want to be on that. You are
Exactly,
on
my
that.
brother.
And so now just seeing it, seeing
Mm-hmm.
yourself there, you there.
You did. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love
Yeah.
that. That's real. That's
Mhm.
real.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. So you all just it's ways of thinking out there, but the main thing I feel that you should think on is working on yourself, and then once you work on yourself, you find out about the repetitions and how you can evolve off of repetitions, off of certain things, and you can repetitively listen to something or do something that can help you, like
Mhm.
working out, having a set repetition of regimen. When you work out repetitiously at a certain time, Your physique will change. You start losing weight. Your waistline will change. Your bone structure will get tighter. Everybody look at you different because it's more results when you do repetition for yourself that benefits yourself
Hmm.
financially, physically, and mentally,
Spiritually.
spiritually.
Yeah. Yeah. We have to spend as many hours as we spend at somebody's job in our creative capabilities. Everybody, every single person out there is extremely creative, far more than you could probably ever even think if you just
Tap in.
spent the time like undistracted. See, we have enough distractions, right, that just keep us on a just a easy level, just like because you can listen to enough music on your way home from work that'll put you in a space that make you just want to go in the house and watch TV or go in the house and lay down or something, as opposed to some type of music that could put you in a space of like, as soon as you get home, you about to start working on your projects that you good at, your art, your business, your this, your that.
Most definitely, it's all business. They should be working on some type of
Business,
business.
absolutely.
The art business,
Absolutely. Everything.
the lemonade stand business, whatever
Yeah.
business it is, you should be working on your business versus watching others people's business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
watching other people's business is deterring you from your business and
Yeah.
what you should be handling for your own purpose.
Yeah.
You need to have a self purpose within yourself, but you can't find it watching other people's.
Right.
You have to get away from it. You have to turn it off. You have to tell yourself, I'm gonna start doing some research and information for you, for myself, and for my financial stability, for my family, spiritually, mentally, physically. You got to do it all, man. You got to stay focused
Emotionally.
emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to stay strong
Yeah.
emotionally,
Yeah.
and you have to have an
Absolutely.
understanding of emotions of how they can be dealt with and how they can be triggered.
Master your emotions.
Master your emotions.
Everybody look up the 12 cardinal virtues.
Hmm.
Understand that that's like the mindset that this matrix has been built upon, but then they actually promote the opposite. So one of those was mastering your desires, your emotions, and things of the sort. But this society promotes everything from a emotional desiring uh, angle, so that
And being emotional.
right, so everybody is actually mastered by their emotions as opposed to master of their emotions.
Because they watch it repetitiously. They continuously watch it. Then all of
Absolutely,
a sudden they become that.
absolutely.
They become them emotions become stir. And then people don't understand that it's not because of the topic of discussion that's got you emotionally involved. It's because that you keep entertaining it. You keep watching it. You keep looking at it. You keep looking at it. You keep having it on your mind. And then when you talk about it, somebody has something that's against what you say, you don't like it, then you're getting upset. It's because that repetitions that you've been listening to all that emotional stuff, it done possess you. Now it has you all emotional. And you all have to watch it. We all have to watch it. We watch things over and over again, and it will possess you to become that. You start acting like it. It'll
Mm-hmm.
have your emotions wrapped up in that. And then you'll start releasing your emotions, and you'll be trying to put the blame on everybody else, and you're the one all emotional and wild.
Right. And so this is one of the reasons I've dealing with the emotions and things of the sort, and why it's about mastering them, because that is energy. So
It is.
what would be the opposite of us, since we don't control our emotions and we get upset and we get angry and I'll be ready to just we get so next level,
Mm-hmm.
we control our adrenaline. No, we don't control our adrenaline, but notice how we we master our anger, and so we can get angry quick. We wish somebody would, just so we can blase split, and so that's just like 10% of the adrenaline from unmastered emotion. But if you can master that emotion, then that would be 100% of that same energy, and that's where you get the ideas of people moving things with their mind and things of the sort, because they're just using the opposite like the opposite of the uncontrolled energy, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like mastered energy can do a whole lot more than uncontrolled energy can break stuff, can hurt people, can whatever, whatever. But what if it was mastered? What if it was controlled? Then you know what I'm saying? It'd be exerted differently. It'd be exerted through you being able to sit there and do something, move that knob because you've mastered that same energy that can make you get mad enough to be like, bam, because it's all energy that controls something. You know what I'm saying?
And we had to think before we use that energy
Mm-hmm.
because this energy has powers
Absolutely.
to make people react a certain way.
And that's powers of the tongue
Hmm.
and of the hand. So think before you master your emotions, master your thoughts. So when something is said to you, then you're able to take it in and ultimately, you know, not
Like you don't,
not let
you don't,
anything
you
affect
don't want to come at your enemy angry with your fist up. You
you.
be better off playing them a song,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get them to go to sleep and not worry about you.
And depending on what the end goal is, like you just said, that song, uh, get him off guard.
Yeah,
As opposed to here I come.
right. And not no beef track. I know what y'all thinking out
Yeah, but yep, life is good.
there. Man, life.
Life is what you make it.
They
I'm gonna take
they
it no
say
matter
life is
what it
what you make
takes.
it, but I feel
I'm
like
gonna
this.
make it.
Life is like this. If you're not going in one direction, then you have to be positively going in another. And if you don't feel yourself going in the direction of where you're getting better and you're growing as an individual and you're positively growing and you're positively growing financially and mentally and especially financially, we don't want to be stuck in the hamster race of
Mm-mm.
just
Let's get this money,
the
man.
same results financially. I want everyone to grow financially. I want everybody to grow and keep growing because it's not what we're here for. We're here to be on one page and keep turning the pages of life because it's more out there in the world and it is more things out there than money to see. But you need money in order to get to those places.
Absolutely.
And I believe that money is security, and I love to be secure. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. Well, security is security. Mental security. You know. First of all, being tapped in with the Most High is the ultimate security. Tapped in with
See,
God.
because it'll be people tapped in with the Most High, and they'll have a trap, and they'll be surrounded in a trap infested. They'll be living in the trap infested drug area, or they'll be living right across from the gangbangers, and they'll be tapped in with God.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I see me, I feel like security would be what? Moving up out of there,
Oh
moving your
yeah,
family to a better area, secured
absolutely.
area
So
with
I'm not.
secure
Yeah.
surroundings, maybe
Yeah.
some security cameras,
Mm-hmm.
maybe having more money in the bank account so in case something happens, you can go ahead and fix that yourself.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yes.
Always having a plan financially for your family
Always.
to make some money versus not knowing what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of people secure with the Most High, and they're just right in the hood. I hear a lot of people grandmother be right in the heart of the hood. People granny just ain't moving out the hood, but she's secured with God.
Oh yeah, but you gotta have a plan too. Absolutely. Outside of being secure with the Most High, you gotta have that plan, that financial plan to continue to do better and continue to live the life and provide the life for
So
your
how you
family.
feel about the school system? How has it been? How about this? How has the school system been working for Black Americans in America? And what do you think about that?
Hmm. we already know that the school systems, the the tests are biased. You know, we need to just begin to
Homeschool.
globally homeschool. You know,
Everybody needs financial education, I believe,
absolutely.
of how to
That's
survive
the first.
financially in America.
That's first, really. That's first, actually, because that's first because you know a lot of the things that we learn K through 12, some of the things that we learn K through 12, or maybe we'd say middle school, high school, you never even used in the rest of your life. So, but you're gonna need that financial literacy, that financial education, because that's gonna be the most important
And it's so funny
asset.
how the school system will teach you about history and war and slavery, but all the people that made these books and built these institutions, they were financially established and millionaires and billionaires that did this,
Hmm.
that put this stuff together. And they're giving, instead of giving you the information of how they stretched the dollar and they saved the dollar and they invested, how their family got started, how some of them weren't all of them weren't rich, but some of them started poor and they became rich by starting their own business and educating themselves right here in America. And a lot of them built these institutions and got people studying war, but they don't want to teach people about financial stability, or it's not a study about how America works financially.
And it's not even that they don't want to teach us that. What it
It's
is
the corporation state.
what it is it's definitely not put into the basic education that we get K through 12. But secondly, it's not. It hasn't been passed down and influenced
No,
generationally.
as a
Um,
parents do not talk to children about this stuff. And they,
right.
nowadays, I believe school is just a babysitter, and it's like jail. You go in there telling your kid to be. You go in there, looks like just like jail. They expected to change somebody, but then they
Mm-hmm.
go in there with a bunch of new information
Mm-hmm.
that makes them worse.
Right. Do you have a like a snack machine or anything?
What?
Like a snack machine or some chips?
Oh yeah, I got some chips for sure.
I definitely need to be smacking on the mic.
Oh no, we all good.
Got the corn chips. Maybe we'll see them. Them was probably the first ones to go. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
And the winner is.
Knock yourself out.
I guess I'm gonna have to eat these.
Cool,
Appreciate you.
man. No problem, man.
So, I guess I will. Oh, great! These
We
don't
eat
have
chips.
anything. Well, yeah, they do. They got yellow number 6. So yeah, just a quick thing. I mean, you know,
The
we
Matrix is
still
okay sometimes, Reek.
No, yeah, no. Listen, we still gonna eat them, but we also gonna give
Mm-hmm.
a PSA.
Okay. What's that? What does that mean?
That's just like a public service announcement.
Okay.
Definitely be careful of all these snacks, all right,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. Because first of all, what preservatives do, the same stuff that is used for these to sit on the shelf until you come buy them,
I know that.
be it 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, same stuff that is used that is in this thing. Your brain takes those same ingredients and it preserves itself. It slows itself down. So this is one of the major causes of autism and things with children. It is the snacks. It's your preserved food. Also, and I'm so thankful that what we chose does not have it, but it's so interesting that Doritos have it. It's red number 40. Red number 40 is the stuff that's on Takis. It's the stuff that's on Better Made chips. My bad. It's the red stuff. You know, that stuff um, induces, whatever you want to call it, hyperactivity. You know, it is, but more importantly, it's banned in other countries. So that's the main thing. Stuff is banned in Other countries were like, no, we're not feeding our people that. But on our side, this is the main. These are this is what we eat daily. It's having a huge effect on us if we're doing it daily. And our kids, our youth, our teens, everybody go into the gas stations and everything in there
The chips are gone. Every time I look at the shelf,
is
the chips are gone.
everything in there is red number 40. It is yellow number 6. Look these things up. And just a note. I haven't eaten it in like 17 years. So we're gonna dive in. Um, but yeah, y'all, and it is about balance too, Um, it's about balance, but but it's also about if you can do without, then do without. Do without anything that is not, the best for you.
I just want to let everybody know that Reek wanted the chips, and then he made me want some.
No,
But
yeah,
they are my chips, though.
absolutely. No, no,
I
no.
don't eat them all the time.
Look, I'm not trying to judge nobody. I'm sitting here eating them. So you see what I'm saying? I made sure to do that first too. Like, this was just like, we're gonna eat them, And a balance could be, I ate them in 17 years. Boom, I eat them now. Boom, it ain't gonna kill me. So it's about balance too, and it's about, it's not about cold turkey, but it's about, yeah, you know what, boom, this does have a lot of stuff in it that's kind of crazy. I'm gonna slow down the best I can.
Yeah.
Put something else in there. You know what I'm saying? Eat something else. Eat some fruit. Because I definitely realized I'm a big breakfast eater. I like to get up. I make me some pancakes. You know what I'm saying? Some hash browns.
Turkey
you know,
sausage.
some eggs. Yep. Whatever kind of sausage, like like a full breakfast. But when I don't get to do that, and I notice that, say, I just ate an orange and an apple, or a banana, apple and orange, or whatever, just like some fruit. I actually don't be that hungry, by 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. It'd be surprised. I'm like, all I had was fruit. So that's a better snack. And so the more fruit we eat during the day, of course, we know the healthier we're going to be. That's going to do something different for our cells, you know. So check it out.
I got some fruit cups.
Is that another car over there?
The car had left.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it came back. Like that's the same car. I think they next door.
Oh, yeah. I'll feel you.
Oh, Rick, this is great, man.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate you being on the show.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate you having me, my brother.
Oh man, it ain't no problem, man. We got to do it again, man.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, man, tell everybody your page, man, and what they can be looking for, or any
right.
project you got coming. Tell the people about that.
Okay. Eclipse the Operative. That is opera mixed with hip hop, mixed with poetry. It's a beautiful thing. So we definitely have some real nice projects coming up. You will definitely see them featured there. Check out my homeboy King David Koresh. We're gonna be a part of his album. We'll be doing a lot of features on his album as well. Check out his music right now. What else? Mr. Tariq TV. That's a new YouTube platform coming up for the kids. Positive music, positive everything, educational, inspirational, and motivational television for the children. Mr. Tariq TV. Absolutely.
That's what up. And I'm your host, Trap Carson. And you can also check out the page at TrapB_313. That's TrapB_313. And we got the Wininnin Show at the Wininnin Show. So I appreciate all y'all that watch this channel, man. Everybody that give me support and love. I appreciate y'all, man. And this is another show, man. Thanks, Reek, for coming out.
Appreciate you.
Once again, I appreciate you. And that was it, man.
Peace.
It's another one of my beats. I like to play a little music at the end of my show.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We doing this one straight through. Yeah, 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 yeah. Uh, uh, yeah, yeah.
Can you turn it up in my headphones? It's very, very light. There it is. Okay. Chomping on Cheetos. You don't want to see me, I'm chopping on Fritos. Everybody see me on the TV, but you think that it's easy. It's not. Breezy, I'm hot. You want to see me see creatures you thought. I'm about to show you everything that I do. I keep it cool.
I get the cheese, I get the Cheetos. I get the D, I get the Doritos. I do not stop, I can keep going. I get the cash, you ain't even knowing.
Crunchy, munchy, you wanna see me on the tummy, pumpy. Everybody wanna see me easy. You think that is easy, breezy, don't wanna leave me. But I show you how I stop this, pop this. Everybody wanna all put me topless. I don't wanna show this, but I told you I'm on the flow and I'm about to flow quick.
I don't ever wanna be guapless. I wanna get to the cash, I wanna get it real fast. I wanna get it so it ever lasts. I wanna get it, I wanna never ever stop. I wanna get it, give me a clock and I get to the guap.
Get to the guap, get to the guap, guap, get to the guap. Hey, y'all get guap, we gotta get the guap. Okay, I got a little something for that. How I go? So I gotta get the guap, and you gotta get the guap, and we all get the guap. Let's all get the guap, then put it all together in one big pot. Hey, guap, hey.
You gotta order, you gotta smell, put it in pot, whip it, take it all out, put it on napkin, let it dry out, let it go out, let it go rock, then I go got, then I go.
I got you. Guap party, I'm talking about 40,000.
Yeah.
This be too fast for it. Guap party, I'm throwing about 40,000. I'm buying public housing. Too many people in the street, if their stomachs growling. Little kids in the cold while Jack Frost is howling. Now how is that sounding? Not too good. Time for us to get up out the hood. Let's buy cities with a guap, land with a guap, give a hand with a guap, make a stand with a guap. Y'all know me like the shop, but we need hospitals though. Cause the hospitals we have are so unhospitable. Get the guap. Get our guap and put it all in one big pot. Get the guap and put it all in one big pot. Then buy hospitals, schools, whatever we have not. Get the guap. Get the guap, put it all in one pot. Get the guap, put it all in one pot. Get the guap, put it all in one pot. Hospitals, schools, whatever we have not. Guap party. I'm talking about 40,000. I'm having no cousin. Too many people in the street with us. I'm counting. Little kids in the cold with the Jack Frost howling. How was that sounding?
That's a young lady with her dog out there. That's what up, man.
Yes, sir. That was great.
And we